Good morning, children. This is class 12 physics, chapter 1 electrostatics. So, this is the fourth topic, that is charging by induction. So, children, whenever you are going to charge a body by bringing it very close to another body, right? So, you are bringing a charged body very close to an uncharged body. See, it is kept very near it, but it is not touching it. So what will happen? Opposite charge will be produced on the uncharged body. So this process of charging, in which you are bringing a charged body near to an uncharged body, and the uncharged body becomes charged with opposite kind, is called charging by induction, right? Now, let's start with it. Suppose, children, here we are having a metal sphere. This is a metal sphere. As you can see, it is uncharged, no charge. So this metal sphere, you are placing it on a stand. So this is green color is your stand, and red is your metal sphere which you want to charge it, right, children? Now what you are doing? Now you are going to bring a charged rod. As you can see over here, this is a positively charged rod near, very near to the uncharged sphere. See, it is brought very near, it is not touching it. It is not touching, right? So when you bring positively charged rod near the sphere, what will happen? In this sphere has equal number of protons and neutrons. Suppose they are having, this is an assumption beta. Suppose they are having about 20 electrons and 20 protons, right? So minus 20 and plus 20. So when you bring positively charged rod near it, all the electrons will be attracted towards the positively charged rod, right? Sare electrons, they will move towards, or they will get collected near the side, near the near side of the rod. जो negative है वो rod की तरफ move कर देंगे. But at the same time, the positive charges in the sphere, इसके अंदर जो positive charges हैं, the positive charges, because of repulsion force, they will all get collected at the far side, right? So what happens in this sphere? At the near end, the negatively charged, that is electrons, they get attracted because of the positively charged rod, and at the far end, the positively charged particles, they get collected at the farther side because of the repulsion with the positively charged rod, right? Now what you're going to do? You are simply going to earth the far end of the sphere. This is the near side and this is the far side. Near side to this rod, hai na beta? So the farther side you are going to just connect it to the earth. So what will happen when you connect it to the earth? From the earth, the electrons will come, and this all positive, it will cancel it. It will nullify it. Positive, और एक वहाँ पे एक electron आ जाएगा. Positive, negative, it will become zero. So this all positive charges, you can see, they will disappear, right? So the charge, the positive charge has been cancelled. Now what you're doing? You're keeping your positively charged metal rod there only. Metal rod you are not moving. It is kept there only. But you are removing the earth wire. See here, no earth wire is there. So what will happen as you remove the earth wire? But this negative electrons, they will be on that side only because of the force of attraction between the positively charged rod and the sphere, right? Now what you're going to do, you are going to remove this positively charged rod. Now no rod is over here. What will happen? This negative charge will be uniformly distributed on the metal sphere. So through this process, you have charged an uncharged metal sphere negatively. So when you want to charge a metal sphere negatively, you have to bring positively charged metal rod near it. And if you want to charge the metal positively, then what you will bring near it? A negatively charged rod near it, right? So this phenomena of charging an uncharged body by bringing a charged body very near to it but not in contact is called charging by induction, right? Is called charging by induction. Now let's see how we are going to charge two metal spheres with opposite charges. Two metal spheres with opposite charges. Okay, now let's charge two metal spheres with opposite charges. Now here A and B are two metal spheres. Now these metal spheres, we are mounting them on green stand, as you can see in the picture, right? Now we are going to bring a negatively charged rod near the left sphere. Left sphere is your sphere A. So what will happen? Here the sphere A and B, they are in contact with each other, right? So all the positive charge which is present in both A and B, इसमें जितना भी positive charge होगा बेटा in A and B, it will be attracted towards the left side. It will be attracted towards the side of the negative rod where you have kept the negative rod, right? All the positive charge will be attracted towards the negatively charged rod, right? And all the negative charge, because of the force of repulsion, it will be collected towards the extreme right or towards the farthest side of B, right? Towards the. So children, positive charge, it gets attracted towards the left side, and the entire negative side, it gets repelled from the rod and it gets collected at the farther side of B or at the extreme right of B. Okay? So positive got collected towards the metal, towards the negatively charged metal rod, and negative got collected at the extreme end or extreme right of sphere B. So positive negative got separated, right children? Now what we are doing? Now in step 3, here you saw A and B were in contact. Now we are moving them slightly away from each other. We are separating them. So when we separate, see the rod is still there. Rod वहीं रखोगे उनको separate कर दोगे. So when you separate them slightly, what happens? This charge, this negative charge, which was on the extreme right, जो यहाँ पे था, that will move towards the left side of sphere B. Why? Because of force of attraction, right? Positive की तरफ attract होगा. So it moves from right side of the sphere to the left side, right beta? Now what you are going to do? You will remove the rod. ये rod को हटा दो आप. Now, as you can see, the sphere A is positively charged and the sphere B is negatively charged. Opposite charges, so they will attract. So the positive charge in sphere A gets collected towards the side of sphere B, and the negative charge in B, it gets collected towards the side of sphere A. So after separating them, now we are going to separate apart. अभी ज़्यादा distance create कर देंगे इनके बीच में. The gap will be quite large. So the positive charges on A will be uniformly distributed on sphere A, and the negative charge on sphere B will be uniformly distributed over there. So finally children, you saw that sphere A and B, which were uncharged, we have charged them oppositely by making sphere A positively charged and sphere B negatively charged. So the two metal spheres, they are oppositely charged, and this process is your charging by induction. This process is your charging by induction. Right children? Now let's cover the next topic, that is very interesting topic, that is gold leaf electroscope. So children, gold leaf electroscope you have done in your lower class. Gold leaf electroscope, it is a device which will detect the presence of charge. It will tell you कि वहाँ पे charge है या नहीं. Right children? You have done in your grade 8 also the same thing. So let's talk about the construction of gold leaf electroscope. So children, as you can see in the diagram, right? Gold leaf electroscope, it consists of a vertical conducting rod. This is the rod which is running from the top, that is outside till inside, right? And this is your glass vessel. And at the mouth of the glass vessel, we have put a rubber stopper. Here you can see a rubber stopper, right? So that it is sealed over there. And you are having a vertical rod. Now, here at the top, you are having a metal knob where you are going to touch the object which you want to find it out whether it is charged or not, right? At the end of the vertical rod here, we have attached two thin gold leaves. They are very thin gold leaves at the lower end of this vertical conducting rod, right beta? Why only gold? Because beta, gold is highly malleable and ductile, right? Gold, it does not break on the thing, and it can be converted into very fine, very thin sheets. So gold is selected over here. Right, now let's talk about the working. Suppose children, this is the rod or this is the object which I want to check whether it is charged or not. So that object, that black color object, we have to touch it at the metal knob. So suppose this is charged negatively. So what will happen? This is conducting rod. So the electrons, the negative charge will flow and it will reach both the gold leaves. So what will happen? Same charge, like charges on two gold leaves. So like charges, they repel. So what will happen? These gold leaves, they will move away from each other. They will repel. Why? Because same charge, like charges are there on both the gold leaves. So how much they diverge? ज्यादा डाइवर्ज होंगे, इट मीन्स द डाइवर्जन, कितना डाइवर्ज हो रहा है उससे हमें पता चलता है द अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज. So children, with this gold leaf we can only find out whether the object is charged or not. We cannot find out the polarity of the charge, right? Identifying the polarity is difficult with the gold leaf electroscope, right beta? So this is it with today's class. We will continue in the next class. Okay.